We've been challenged to predict our 10K time and then run it.
But we're not allowed to look at our watches. You can have the watch on your wrist, but covered up, so you know when you get that buzz when you hit 10K.
No looking at the paces though. It should be easy, but after we did this for the 5K, I'm not too sure. So time to predict our times. I think today I'm gonna run a 55-minute 10K.
1 hour 15 is my prediction. I'm aiming for 43:50.
I'm gonna be aiming for 1 hour, bang on.
Let's go. Starting in
3,
2, 1,
go.
Let's talk tactics. Firstly, not to try and run all out, because then it's just out of my control. I also can't talk, so pretty rubbish video. And secondly, keep it simple. Do a run I'm going to do anyway. So this is my 13-mile long Sunday run. I'm going to take the first 10K of this as the challenge. I know roughly what my times trend towards over a long run, which is about 4:30 per kilometre. So that's what I'm trying for. And then I often get a bit too excited, go too fast. So 4:30 gives you 45 minutes. I've taken a bit of time off. 43:50. What could possibly go wrong?
I think I've cracked it. I have the winning formula, or formulae. Tactic number 1. So I've been looking into a specific pace to help pace Sarah for her marathon. So that nice 5:30 pace was where we started the marathon on, or 5:20, is what I'm gonna lock into. Tactic number 2, I'm going to be listening in my ear to the Running Channel podcast, of course, none other than the Running Channel podcast. And I know it's only 36 minutes long, but if I pretend I'm in the room with them and I talk when I feel like interjecting and I keep pausing it, then it should roughly get to about 55 or so minutes. And tactic number 3 is running this exact route. I know exactly how it's supposed to feel.
Already got a stitch. Doing this on a Sunday evening, and you can just imagine the amount of food I've eaten today. Oh, you might see it.
My tactic is to talk into this GoPro as much as possible because it makes me run, and also do a bit of jepping. I've chosen 7:15 per km as an average pace because my easy pace running is about 7, and when I can't see a watch I normally run about 6:15 until I can't, and then I'm going to walk. So I'm hoping it all evens out, but to be honest, I have no idea. The furthest I've run this year in one go is 8K.
How am I so confident it's going to be bang on 1 hour? Okay, so last time I used Gilmore Girls to keep my heart rate at a speaking. Okay, it failed. I don't even know what I'm trying to describe it, but I'm going to use a different medium. I'm going to use music. So I found a 3-minute song. So all I need to do, listen to it twice. That's okay. And when the old watch buzzes to say I've been okay, boom, there we go. I'm spot on. I'll line up. I'm doing all right. I wanted you guys to be able to listen to the song I'm listening to, which is problematic because royalty-free music means I'm going to have to listen to music from the 1920s. Roll the record, probably. And it is the original Memphis 5 coming in at number 1 billion on the Apple streaming charts right now for Who's Sorry Now.
I don't know who my money's on for the best. I've already bagged myself as one of the worst pacers, but I think my tactics are good. But in terms of the worst, sorry Tom, I'm putting you bottom of the pile.
Andy's probably going to be like, oh, Tom's going to lose. Back in my day when I was a runner, watches weren't even invented, so it was all done on field, so this would be a walk in the park. Again, maybe he's right. But wouldn't it be nice if I beat him? Beating an Olympian. Crazier things have happened.
So I've just had the 3rd beep of my watch on the auto lap. Still covered up. Hopefully I can trust my instincts and my sensation of running to feel. Can't hear myself over the birds. There's me saying James is going to be banging on about the countryside. There we go. One benefit though, I haven't got any shop windows to check out my outfit in, or to make sure my hair is exactly on point. Don't know why I'm mentioning that. Wonder how Mo's getting on.
Now you might be thinking, where's Sarah? How come Sarah's not in this video? And It's because she keeps winning and we're tired and we want to give someone else a chance. So that's why Sarah's not in this video. And fingers crossed she's not in any more challenges, because I think this is the one where I'm finally gonna win. You might be thinking my tactics are a little bit similar to James's last time, and you'd be right. But like I said, multiple tactics are way better than one tactic. And it didn't work for James last time. So I'm curious as to what tactic he's going for this week.
I probably should have started this by saying I'm not a jazz person. I actually really don't like jazz. I need some better tactics for these things. People, comment below. I feel like jazz that's 100 years old and Gilmore Girls is kind of affecting my street cred on this channel. So give me some tactics.
Now by the time this video comes out, I should have actually started a 10k training block. Oh, I'm not sure I should be doing that. 5k is run as fast as you can, try not to die, have a lay down at the end and a little cry. But half marathon and marathon for me anyway, you got a bit of time to like have a rest and a recovery, pick up where you left off and still get a decent time. But a 10k, what would you do with that? That to me is a 5k twice, obviously, but with the same tactics as a 5k. Run as fast as you can.
I'm ridiculously competitive. Oh, KM number 5, I think. But I've been excluded from these little get-togethers. This is the first challenge they've let me do in absolutely ages.
Andy was talking on the podcast about how he loves his speed session, so I'm 100% sure that he's gone out too fast.
Through a gate. That'll slow me down. Might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. I don't know. Change of terrain. Also playing havoc with my pace. But I think that's just going to make the victory all the more sweet.
Big up to my main man Jeff though, that decided that no, you can walk while running. Gonna call it Jeff in. Don't care what other people think. Have a good time. Big J, love your work.
Oh, Tom. I mean, obviously, I don't know what Tom's actually up to at the moment, but I know him well enough to think that it's pretty likely that when putting together this edit, there'll be a really opportune moment to use a just gentle, oh, Tom.
That was me, by the way. Wouldn't have thought, would you?
And Mo's recently done a pacing job for Sarah at the London Marathon, so I feel like he's in pole position here. He's in the driver's seat, so wonder how he's getting on.
It is me thinking, I have the winning formula. And I forgot about my hay fever. Okay, I've had to throw one of my tactics out the window because I can't stay in this park any longer. I'm leaving the park and oh my god, and I'm gonna try and do the rest of this on the road.
I have a horrid feeling I might have done something wrong. I'm about to offend a lot of people, but jazz kind of all sounds the same to me. And I think I might be listening to different music now. But I'm like on a loop enough that it sounds familiar, presumably by the same band, the original Memphis 5. I presume they're all dead now. And I don't know how long I've been doing it for. Okay, that must be 6k.
A 5k, I can actually get away with a lot of the time. Whereas a 10k, you need to have the training in to run a solid and consistent effort for that amount of distance. How solid and consistent is a gate?
As we're in my hometown, why don't I give you a tour? That church there, did a nativity there back in the day. Had my first kiss in this park. Down there's the cricket pitch. He smashed 6s out of the ground. I didn't actually, I used to get bowled out a lot. It's like, racetrack, I'm going insane. I just got lost in my own town. Town centre now. Look at that, it's not bad, is it? Also like to ride a bike on this very piece of concrete. It's quite a nice bit back home.
I'm having to pick up the pace and the effort to try and, I don't know, even out the average. If I had to guess now, right now I'm running sub 4-minute K pace. So it could be a mistake, but that's my gut feeling. I've got a feeling I'm going to pay for a slow first kilometre. Headed to Ben, you put my first kilometre split up on the screen. Bear in mind I'm going for a 4:30 average. How might I pay for that?
I'm consuming a lot of race nutrition, as there are a lot of flies around, and I think I've swallowed about 6 of them. So if we do another one of these challenges, I should just do every time I swallow a fly, it's probably a K.
Is it me? Or does this pedal here look like a sausage dog? I think the heat's getting to me.
I was so confident at the beginning, and that's just evaporated. It's got to be really close now. Come on, interminable.
Ah, come on, watch. There we go.
How do I think I've done? Oh, let's find out. I reckon pretty good.
53.50. So I was a minute and a half off, but I think we should start like predicting ranges rather than like
1 hour and 2 minutes. Okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought.
I'm confident. I think you'll have had to done well to beat me here. So let's go.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we're being handed it. Here we go. I ran 44.06.
You're not going to believe this. There's 10k in 1:14.50. That's only 10 seconds. Jeff, we love you. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Off we go. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just excited. I want a challenge. Guys in the office, I want a challenge. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I can't believe it. I thought I'd absolutely smashed this. You beat me by 6 seconds. Unbelievable, Jeff.
Well, you know, it's a stash. It's a stash. I don't know what else to say. I'm gobsmacked. I guess, there you go.
Well, I'm not going to come back for any more challenges, but if you have liked this, then make sure you go and check out another one of our challenges right here.